Zack Snyder ruined him. Michael Keaton was the best Batman, while Christian Bale was just deadpan. No one remembers the other ones. Princess Leia in bikinis and Transformer Lamborghinis. Please don't let Shia LaBeouf ever act again.
Please, God, no.
Remembering tales from the crypt, back when Michael Bay wrote good scripts.
He wrote scripts.
All right here is no mystery, 'cause it's the history of bad.
It's bad.
It's the history of bad.
So bad.
It's the history of bad ideas. It's the history of bad.
It's bad.
It's the history of bad.
So bad.
It's the history of bad ideas.
Podcast.
Welcome to the History of Bad Ideas, episode number 409.
I think that's right.
Something like that.
I think that's right.
Oh, that's a nice penis.
It's great, right? It's
I'm Jason.
I'm Jeff.
I'm the intern.
Justin, you in?
Oh, am I allowed? I didn't know if I was allowed to be a part of this part of the show. I thought I had to wait.
That's Justin from the Cinema
Justin. I'm just drawing pictures.
And I'm the one and only Brad.
Guys. It's going to be a weird show because we're sitting on a casting couch and on a panel. I feel like I'm at San Diego Comic-Con, but we're actually at Cincinnati Comic Expo this week.
And I'm in the audience.
Brad's sitting in the audience. We have microphones everywhere. Seriously, Brian, you said you want to rent this place out every week?
Every Tuesday night.
Yeah.
I think that's a good idea.
Probably worth it.
I do not feel like Doug said, I do not feel like paying $15 for parking.
We could charge and have an audience.
Oh, yeah, it was 15 for us. Where'd you park? Yeah, so did we.
You paid 30?
That's the special mail carrier's rate.
I saw 15 event parking. I didn't see 30. That's a lot.
Man. Garage. Oh, well, hey, Brian, he's got postal carrier money.
Oh.
So
Yeah, but we
still
got
carrying
podcast money.
that's
you got
true.
Retirement. That's nice.
Got that big podcast money coming in.
I don't know what this show's going to be. We have no outline. I have no idea what we're talking about. But Jeff wanted to do an episode so we don't have to record on Tuesday after the expo.
That's it. I wanted the day off and to say, hey, we're all here. We got all this equipment. Let's record.
I like it.
I have a story I forgot to tell at the last episode.
Sure.
What was the top line outside the door?
Yes. Characters?
So I didn't get the list of, my wife was going to help me. And she said, what about that show with Bill Bixby when he was raising the kid? I said, The Courtship of Eddie Father? She's like, yeah. I'm like, why would that be in an outside the norm?
Single mom, dad?
No, because he turns into the Hulk. I said, what? She said, yeah, he turned into the Hulk. I said, that's the Incredible Hulk. She said, right, that was that show. I'm like, no. It was, the Incredible Hulk was the show. She's like, oh, I thought he turned into it on that.
Was it a sequel to Incredible Hulk to the Courtship?
The Incredible Hulk was not raising a kid.
What was the list?
He did, Jeff, but he smashed him.
I mean, I almost threw a Bill Bixby show out there on my list. And I almost said Martin from my favorite Martian, Uncle Martin.
Martin.
He turned into the Hulk on that too.
I think he turned into the Hulk on every show he was in.
Okay.
Brad, how you doing?
Not
I'm
King
doing
of
pretty
Queens,
good.
though.
It feels pretty good out here in the crowd.
Yeah, you are sitting in the crowd.
Any questions from the crowd?
I have no
in
idea.
episode 345,
Yes.
when you talked about the one thing, can you elaborate a little more on that?
Well, when we did talk, it was connected to the other thing in episode 357.
Oh, okay.
I
must have missed that one.
Yeah.
Jason, I think you're going to have the crowded panel of the night. Are you nervous?
Am I nervous?
Yeah.
I am. Tonight is Friday. In a couple hours, I'm going to be moderating the Irene Bedard
AKA
panel.
the voice of Pocahontas.
She's the voice of Pocahontas, but she's done a whole lot more.
A lot of Pocahontases.
She's done the voice of Pocahontas in that one, the sequel, and she was Pocahontas' mother in a New World.
And in Wreck-It Ralph.
Yes, in Wreck-It Ralph, she came back. And she's been in Westworld. She's been in The Stand and The Mist.
Are you allowed to ask her about Pocahontas?
No.
Okay.
Anything but.
No, so I'm not sure if I'm nervous. I'm sure I will be the first couple minutes maybe. But I don't know. We'll see. I'm intrigued to see how many people show up for a Friday room. Tomorrow when I'm interviewing Jodie Benson. Doug, do you know I'm meeting Jodie Benson?
Jerry Benson?
Jodie Benson. And Ross Marquand. So, suck it. Marquand. I checked a podcast. And I checked him talking.
It's a
So,
silent D.
What's that?
Is it a silent D at the end?
Marquand. There you go. Shut up, Brian. Don't screw this up, Brian.
All my people have easy to pronounce names.
All of mine did until this one. I know Kate Cassidy, too. But I think tomorrow I'm going to be a little bit more nervous, but I'm hoping tomorrow I won't be just because this will be my second panel I'll be doing. So, are you nervous about your panel?
A little bit. I'm just nervous that there will be 0 people that show up.
Well, you have the tough draw, you and Brad, because you have the 4 o'clock panel rooms, which is
the first panels of the
immediately.
day.
It's early.
And I also have someone who is not really into they are really into what they do, but they're not into their reason for why they're here. It seems like. So
The way that they're promoting it,
Yes.
they're promoting it for him to be here for the Gamorrean Guard.
Yes.
But that's not what he
and he's
does.
cool with that. He has a 3-minute story that I've heard a lot on
Stop it.
YouTube. Oh, we're not allowed to talk about that?
No.
Oh. But I mean, yes, it's going to be awesome.
Brad, you nervous?
A little bit because I have Sean Schimmel, who is the voice of Goku in Dragon Ball, and I've never watched a single episode of Dragon Ball.
But because you're a good interviewer, you've done research.
I did do research, yes.
Yes.
And I'm not going to give away any of my questions. If you came to the expo and you came to the panel, you would know.
And we are going to have some some fans talking, asking questions
Yes.
as well.
The one I'm excited for is tomorrow on Saturday.
Who do you have?
Getting to do the Clone Wars panel with Matt Lanter and Sam Witwer.
Yep. And Jeff,
Anakin
what's the
Skywalker
question?
and Darth Maul.
What's the question, Jeff, for Sam?
Oh, for Sam, you have to ask him, how cool it was to be on Being Human.
Hey, Sam, do you remember when you were on Being Human?
Is there
That's
gonna be
cool.
should I
That's
ask
cool,
him if there's
right?
going to be a revival?
You should.
6 seasons in a movie? I will say it is nice. We're not on the main floor this year, and thanks to COVID, I appreciate that. Actually,
I like this being away from everybody.
Yeah, it's kind of nice. So when you come in the Queen City room, Grant is going to be out after the show, but just to let you guys know, you come in and then you see our booth. We're going to play trivia a lot this week in between our panels. Paper Street, great comic book shop, and much more. They gave us tons of prizes, including gift cards.
They sponsored some prizes.
So we're going to be giving those away.
Dread Presents and Epic Pictures sponsored a giveaway. They gave us some movies.
I think one of them was a
t-shirts.
belly shirt, right?
Yes, one was a belly shirt.
A belly shirt?
Yeah.
Who gets that?
I don't know.
You, Justin. I want you to interview.
I'm not ready in that area of my workout
I want you to
yet.
I want you to introduce John Barrowman in that. That's what I want you to do.
Be like, John, you get this for coming out.
But yeah, we're excited. I will say it looks a lot bigger up here.
That's what she said.
Name of the show. But I will say, looking out, it's oh, that's a lot of people. But we'll see.
And they're all staring at you.
Well,
They're not going to be
and-
staring at me. They're going to be staring at Irene Bedard.
They'll be staring at you when you start the panel off.
Yes.
Well,
When
and I
you're
feel like
standing front and center.
the people who buy the tickets for the extra stuff, I feel like, are the people who are also dressing up. So it'll be fun to just stare
Oh, yeah, it'll be
at.
awesome.
What is that?
And
How many Pocahontases do you think we might see in the crowd?
2.
Aw.
2?
2. Doug, your daughter's coming to the panel, isn't she?
Yes.
Okay. So should I call? Is she going to have a question?
No.
My daughter has a question for Irene.
What is the question?
And for Jody. The question is, what is their favorite Disney song? Favorite Disney song.
Oh, that's cute.
So,
I
and
hope they
then
pick a song from a different movie. Than
she also has a follow
We
question.
let it go.
She also has a follow-up question. Have they ever killed somebody? That's the follow-up question. And I'll be honest.
Have they ever killed anybody in real life or
Yes.
in movies that they've done?
Both.
While listening to their favorite Disney song.
And I mean, technically, it's a kid, so they have to answer the question, right? I mean,
Well, when you're a celebrity,
true.
you get away with a lot of things. So
my daughter is
Yes.
not going to be here. My son has 2 baseball games tonight. My youngest has a soccer game tonight. So it's not going to happen. They may be here tomorrow, though. They may be here tomorrow. I'm not sure.
Well, my daughter's missing a birthday party for this.
Birthday parties are a waste. I mean, they really are. Nobody cares about birthday parties unless it's for a dog. Then I'm okay with that. So
Dog birthday party.
I mean, I'll miss a birthday party for the Comic Expo. It's been 2 years since we've been here.
it has been 2 years since we've been here. We're masked up. Not right now.
Isn't the Cinemaiden having a birthday party
right
tonight?
now, as we speak.
Yeah, she is. She is having her birthday party right now,
and
and
you
she
guys
will
are
be here
missing that?
tomorrow. Tomorrow is her actual birthday, so I
Oh.
think we should bring something in for her.
She's going to
We
be able to
should.
stand tomorrow.
What-
Is
what's
she
that?
able to stand tomorrow?
We will find out.
She's young. I think she can bounce
How old
back
is
a
she?
lot. Like 30?
What?
1, I think.
What?
Yeah, I think so.
31, yeah.
My God.
She's a young.
Yeah.
Because
she can-
Justin, you're 48.
2?
Oh, I was kidding. Actually,
42?
32.
42!
Oh, okay. I was going to say.
my gosh.
Jeez. Oh, I mean, at least none
Feels
of us.
nice to be the youngest one in the room.
I'm 42.
I'm 39.
What?
Ooh.
Hey, at least you're not
Wow.
50. Man, you hit 50, it's all downhill.
Downhill.
All
Downhill.
Damn, I've only been 50 for what, 2-3 weeks now? Give me
How
a
do you
break.
feel?
At least I'm not there yet.
Same.
Oh, okay. Shitty.
Then again, I've been fat and lazy since I was in my teens, so not a lot has changed.
I heard that's no way to go through life.
Drunk, fat, and stupid.
You guys are mean for each other. Everyone's great.
Well, Justin,
You,
if you,
you
actually,
don't hear the mean talk on our episode unless they're drilling me on
Unless
a,
it's
on
me
a
and
movie.
Ashley mad at Brad for loving stupid Nicolas Cage movies.
I was on the Zoom with the Cinemaid, and I did not want to make any jokes with her. She seems like she is raring to go. She had that spreadsheet down. She is like, let's go.
She's very organized.
I appreciate that. I appreciate
Somebody has to be.
Exactly.
that. That's right. Brian, what are you looking forward to?
All of it. This is the first time I've ever been. So
Oh.
I'm excited for this.
Oh, to the expo at all?
At all. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And Dr. Dana's,
Okay.
your wife, is going to be here?
She will be here tomorrow and Sunday. Yeah.
Excellent. Excellent.
Assuming you're going to give her a badge.
I do have a badge. I do have a
Perfect.
badge.
She'll be here.
Just to let you know.
How many badges you got to give away? I'll just start bringing people in.
We got 72 badges. No,
Excuse me, we're going to need 30 more.
It was odd because, since we need manpower to run the panel rooms because we have 2 panel rooms that we're running in that, and to go get the celebrities, bring them back. It was kind of funny because we walked in and Jeff and I and Jim walked in yesterday and they were like, "Oh, badges." I was like, "Yeah, we need badges. How many you need?" I'm sorry, what? Is that a question? There's no number?
Say 20?
You should have said 15.
Well, I was trying to be respectful.
30.
So we got 9. So
He's like,
we
I don't
might
want to go
need 9,
double
so-
digits. That might be a little much.
well, Jim and I were counting, and I was like, I think we added another one. I'm not sure. So that's all right, though. But yeah, it's going to be a fun time. Anything going on with you, Jeff?
Oh, wow, you throw me on the spot there.
Well, you wanted to record today.
I did want to record. I wanted to talk about, well, obviously when everyone hears this, it'll be over. But yeah, we're ready to play some trivias.
The trivias.
And
We have some good ones.
We got some good prizes. And
We do.
The prizes are really good.
Justin was
I
quite
want some of
shocked,
those.
Doug, by the boxes of prizes I have.
There was a couple times I was like, maybe we shouldn't be giving these away. You could sell them for money somewhere.
My wife would like
Take it
that.
down to the floor and make some money.
The bad thing is that they're so good this year, but they have to be better next year.
I know. If we end up
yeah.
back, they're gonna have to be better next year.
Brian, you work at a doggy daycare. Pick up some dogs next year. Bring them around.
Just grab a couple
And
puppies.
you get a puppy.
You get a puppy. It's just like Thor.
Name the movie Fox and the Hound. You and a puppy. Congratulations.
I'm not sure I can pull that one off. But,
Oh, I think you could just smuggle them under your shirt.
Yeah, sorry we lost your puppy today. Next time.
Just disappeared.
But we do have a ticket to the Cincinnati Comic Expo. You can win one. I hope you don't mind.
If you're lucky enough, you can win your dog back.
If you look
That'd
under
be
your
$200.
chair and there's a button, you get your dog back.
I like that idea.
Yeah, we've been trying to come up with some creative games too, not just trivia.
Justin has some
Justin's
creative.
had a
I
few
like
to run
games.
the crowd.
I like games. I like competition.
Name
I like the game. I like the finding things scavenger hunt type of games. That's what I'm doing with prizes.
Although
and then-
I want to do a Beat the Geek with you as the wrestler geek again because
Bring
I
it.
was pretty. I don't think anyone can beat you.
I don't think they can.
That dude, there was one guy last year who was close, but he.
There's one guy that was close, and then there's another guy that has come every single year to try to beat me. and every single year he loses. And he's like,
Yeah.
next year I got you. Okay.
That was my favorite. I was like, man, I knew nothing.
You
And I
know
was
who
just
we got to
amazed.
get to play against you?
Who?
Is like Vampiro or
Yes.
Michael. He's
Paps?
pretty knowledgeable about wrestling as well.
I'll be honest. I like Vampiro. I think I could beat him because I think he's forgotten more than he. No offense.
No, he was a really cool guy, but yeah,
I like
he
Vampiro.
does know his wrestling though.
He's got a podcast now too, because who doesn't?
Everyone does have bar.
Yeah. Amy does.
Thanks, Doug.
Oh, it was good times. Justin, you have a very nerdy game that you're playing this week.
Which one? The charm wrestling.
Sorcerer's one. What is
Yeah,
that?
so I try to make them all clever names, but charm wrestling, where I'm gonna ask like, hey, are there Harry Potter fans? And then if they say yes, we'll have pick 2, and they'll get some fake wands, and they have to throw charms or spells at each other from the Harry Potter novels, and see who can go the longest. You know,
Sorry,
Expecto Patronus, and be like, Luminos.
You got Patron?
Can I have that
and-
panel off?
If someone does the Ava
Avada Kedavra,
Yeah.
and they
Kill
die.
somebody?
No, because you could counter it with a Crucio or something.
Ave Maria.
It depends on which Harry Potter universe you're in. Are you in the ones where you can see them and hit them with your wand without saying anything, or do you have to say? You know, it changes all the
Okay.
time in the Harry
I'm
Potter.
glad you're
I
the
think
judge
you
on
need to
that.
set these rules ahead of time.
Because they could be like, supercrowdfragile. I'll be like, sure, that's a spell. So
It's
what's
not
it-
a spell. The audience will know. They'll be like, that's not a Harry Potter spell.
Tempi Porus.
Basically, just
What?
say Latin.
I
Just
don't
say
know.
Latin words, and you can probably get a spell.
Pigginus
With
Latinus.
a flick and a swish.
Yes.
Swish and a flick.
Leviosa.
Yeah.
I'm just going to do the spell of Blakis, and then he just disappears. You never see him again. So
It worked.
it worked. Oh, Blake. Good wishes out
Do
to
the
him.
spell of Mastoro Betos.
You know, Justin can draw you a penis.
I just did a
Yeah.
second ago.
It's very sensual.
Sensual is a great name for it, right?
Yeah.
And smooth. And like graceful. Graceful.
Graceful penis.
That is a thing. I'm reclaiming it, guys. It is not. It doesn't always have to be aggressive. It could
We don't
just-
want aggressive
It
veiny
could just hang
peni.
out, man.
Titles for the show.
Yeah, that's I'm trying to set these up right now.
I'm
Very
just.
sensual and smooth.
I'm, that's going to be the title of it, Sensual and Smooth. Write that down, Jeff.
Oh, I don't have anything to write with. Shit.
No. You know what the best part is, Doug, about this? Jeff can't mute me when I go, I'm Megan. How you doing, Jeff? I'm Megan.
I'll jump out of the chair and run over
I
to
haven't
the
seen you
soundboard.
jump in 20 years. You're not jumping anywhere, Chief.
I'll slowly meander away from the chair. And
If
get to
only
the
Jim was
soundboard.
here, I could hit him. If only Jim was here.
Will we be playing Guess the Impression?
No.
Someday,
Oh,
right?
we're not going to get any Michael Caine.
My cocaine. I will say, Ross Marquand.
He could probably.
We
some
may do. We
impressions.
may do some impressions. He may do some impressions.
That would be fun.
That's what I'm hoping. I'm going to talk to him. But I'm not going to do impressions while he's on the stage. Not going to happen.
I think you
can't.
should do an impression off.
No.
See who's better. We'll have the audience vote. I'm sure they'll be fair and impartial.
Audience picks who to do. They both have to do it.
There you go.
If you ask that question.
I'm getting in the crowd. Am I doing the crowd questions for that one? I'll make sure I slip it in there.
That's what she said.
Do you think there'll be anything that happens that's completely unexpected? Like somebody does something, or what if like
I will openly weep before a panel. I don't know. Maybe.
if someone has to restrain someone or something?
No, I don't.
Are we
think
ready
that's
for
gonna
that?
happen.
There's a good chance my wife might rush this.
If that happens, I will be
Uh-oh.
like, this is the best expo ever.
So if your wife rushes the stage, who's working the crowd for the Jody Benson one? I think Brad is.
Do we have a?
Nice.
Do we have even have a schedule?
Yeah, it's back there.
Oh, okay.
Can I
got
sit in the
it.
back with the mic and be like, kiss the girl?
You must kiss the girl.
So Brad, be careful because my sister-in-law may be rushing the stage for Jody Benson.
Okay.
So when Jody Benson
I'll
comes
try to
out,
tackle her before she gets up there.
So
You
did
guys
she
may
sing
remember her-
and act as Ariel, or just sing, or is it both? Like Pocahontas didn't sing songs, right?
no, she does both.
Oh,
She does both. Jody
that's
Benson.
good.
Because the last, 5 minutes she's singing, correct?
Yes.
In her panel.
Unofficially.
Is she
Unofficially.
gonna sing a Little Mermaid song or like a new?
I don't
new
know.
song?
I haven't talked to her people.
Here's some of my new material.
I haven't been in contact with Jody this week. Sorry.
She's not returning my texts.
So Doug, when she comes on stage, I'll be like, you may know her from the Jungle Cruise movie, where she shot water at the people. You also may know her from Rescuers Down Under, Wall-E. Is that correct?
Are those rides, right? They're rides.
Rides, yes. Yes. Because when I stay at the hotel in Disney,
Get it right.
The motel.
motel, that's right. motel in Disney.
You're not paying that much for a motel.
Well, it is Florida.
It's true.
Is it Jeopardy? What is Florida?
we have a trip coming up at the end of the year. It's not cheap.
Disney?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are you staying?
We are staying. I don't remember.
What?
Are you staying at one of the resorts at Disney
Yes,
World?
yes. A friend of ours is a vacation club person, so we're staying at one of theirs.
Yeah, look at you.
I know.
Yeah.
Disney was a bust for us. We took our kids, but it was before Harry Potter, before Star Wars.
Harry Potter's
Harry
not
Potter's
there.
not Disney.
Oh, well, whatever it was, they have there.
Did you go to Busch Gardens?
There was nothing cool there. It was the Epcot Center and like Buzz Lightyear
Wait,
and lots of Disney princesses, and we have
Was
three
this
boys.
the time after you had the leg surgery where you were just like half awake?
No,
in the
that was
wheelchair?
Legoland.
Oh, that's right.
That
Okay.
was Legoland.
I don't think you
was-
really did go to Disney. I think you went to like Busch Gardens and you're like, well, that was a bus.
I'm from
There's no Harry
Virginia,
Potter.
Williamsburg, and Busch Gardens is not that bad.
Yeah, it is.
They have the Loch Ness Monster. It was a cool ride.
That's an attraction.
Yes, it was a ride. And the Big Bad Wolf. was
This
a
Disney
ride.
World sucks. It doesn't have Harry Potter. It doesn't have American Gladiators.
Where's Simpsons Land?
Where's Simpsons Land? Whatever, man. It was Disney World. It sucked.
At least that's what you told your kids.
Yes, Disney World. It sucks, man. That's why we're never coming back.
You remember that time we went to Disney? No, tough. We did. It sucked. We're not going back.
Although I know Doug keeps correcting us on they're not rides, they're attractions, and I might have to agree with him because as an 11-year-old and I went to Disney World, I wanted rides, and they really didn't have any. They had like two, like Space Mountain and
They have shows that whirl you around a little bit.
It's like Space Mountain and the mountain train.
No, and they have
runaway.
that stupid one.
Yeah,
the,
Big Thunder Mountain. Like
Flash Mountain.
What's the ride with the we're Small World or whatever? It's a Small
World
World.
ride.
Small World.
My wife was like real excited to get on that, and I was like, "This is creepy and boring." And we waited in line for like 3 hours.
I
The
wouldn't
best
call that
ride-
a ride. I would call that, well, I'm not sure it's even an attraction. It's maybe a detraction.
Hey, Doug, what's that ride? The Jungle Cruise? It's like a jungle cruise. What's that ride? I can't think of it. What is it?
Jungle Cruise.
Oh, okay.
The,
okay.
the
Pirates
best
of the
the best
Caribbean.
attraction
Pirates of the
there,
Caribbean.
my favorite hands down is the Avatar. Avatar, the
Oh,
wings
Pandora
one,
Land?
where you're flying.
The
Avatar Land?
Amazing.
Avatar Land?
Passage.
Oh,
So much
Rise of the
fun.
Resistance is supposed to be spectacular.
That's what
Has-
I heard.
has your
According
son ridden
to
it? Does he like it?
Yes, he said.
To Kylo Ren.
So, Brad,
Yes.
my nephew works down there, Doug's son. So, in Disney World, yes. So, if you see somebody with like a chain attached to his leg, and he was sold into it, so just
If he's mouthing,
yes, yes.
Brad, I get 40% off resort rooms. Do what you have.
all right, I'll be calling you.
He told me I get three.
We're
free,
mooching on the vacation club right now, so we'll.
I get free tickets. He keeps trying to get me to go down there.
You only get 3.
Yeah, I got 5, but that's still fine. I'll take 2. I'll pay for 2. It still cost me more than $10,000.
Are your kids worth it?
No.
nobody's kids are worth it.
Agreed.
Oh my goodness, Brian, how you doing over there, man?
I'm doing fantastic.
Yeah, I feel like there should be more people in the crowd.
What? Since it's your
What
first
am I, not a
Comic-Con, what do you
person?
want to see?
Sorry, no.
I'm a person and my name is Anakin.
Yeah, what do you want to see? Comic-Con, your first one. Is celebrities that what it is, or just the panels? Or the other things?
Both, actually. I'm excited for the panels. Like I said, I don't really know what to expect. Just
Are you gonna get any autographs or selfies with anybody?
just whoever will let me selfie with them while I'm grabbing them to bring them up here.
Nope, can't do that.
Can't do that. It's
Wait,
not allowed.
what? Nobody told me that.
I think we told you that 4 times.
He's like, that's it. I'm going home.
what if somebody were to take your picture while you were bringing them?
Exactly.
You wouldn't know.
That's not a selfie.
True. If we're just standing in the hallway, oh, there he is.
So you're saying I should have my camera ready when you're bringing the guest?
What
Yes.
happens in the Queen
Yes.
City room stays in the Queen City room.
That's why the hot tub's in the green room.
That's right.
I got to illegally record Ralph Macchio a couple years ago. You weren't supposed to take it, but I just had my phone and record, and I got it. I was trying to get him to say things like cinema and guy. So that Brad, and I got him to say a lot, man. I was
did.
like, "Hey, how's it going?" I'm sitting there chatting, and I'm recording the whole thing, and I play it for Brad, and he wouldn't put it on our podcast.
Well, and part of the audio was like Ralph Macchio's handler telling him like, "You can't do that." It's like, "All right, man, it's cool, it's cool."
I know, I just had it hidden right there.
I'm
sweep
just
my
gonna
leg.
slide
Don't
right
sweep my
here.
leg.
I turned it off.
Don't sweep the leg.
Please don't sweep my leg.
I like I wish you would have had that because I would have loved to seen the cease and desist order from his attorney. He does not condone this podcast. Please stop using his voice.
I'm Ralph Macchio. I love cinema, guys.
He's probably he's probably the one that gave us a not worth your time.
With the 1 star.
One star.
He hates it when people are chewing on the podcast.
Yeah. What time is it?
2:30.
2:24. Okay. Got anything else you want to talk about?
What else you got on the outline?
There is nothing on this outline.
Yeah, I
Feels-
took this week off.
I'll be honest, kind of weird. Like just us just sitting here recording our podcast in the middle of the nowhere. I mean, I guess that, there's a show going on downstairs. Nobody's been up here. Nobody's checked on us.
Well,
So has anyone watched
True,
anything
no one
on
has come up here.
television lately that was worth mentioning?
Why the Last Man?
I've watched a movie that if you're a horror fan, you have to watch.
I like how
horrors.
Brad just totally
We all
ignored
like
Justin.
horrors.
Oh, and Justin has watched Why the Last Man. Why the Last Man, Justin?
Yeah,
Because
why
he's
the last
good.
man?
Because he's good.
Have you read the comic book?
Only like the first volume. It got really long, and I gave up after a while. But
That's what
There
she
was
said.
words.
I've actually heard that from a lot of people that they gave up in the first volume and never came back.
it's cool though. It's cool content.
There
So
was
I'm
enough-
guessing at least the first couple episodes are pretty much taking place following the first volume or so.
Yeah,
Maybe
I
Brad
think
and
so.
the
I
books?
just don't.
There's no words though, so he's okay to keep watching.
No, it just gets really. It's like The Boys. I read that, but then after like episode 60 or issue 60, I'm like, okay, this show is a much better representation of The Boys than the comic book, and same I think with this. It's like, okay, this is the fun stuff, not all the weird.
I will agree with you on the boys. Like after a while, you're just like, okay, I'm kind of done with this. Like reading it, like the series is fantastic, but the comic book series is like it was just. I don't get offended by anything, but it was like excessive just to be excessive.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm kind of bored with this.
I can't believe they brought Penis Man into the show. I didn't think they would.
He's far less sensual than I thought he would be.
But he's very smooth.
I don't know, I think it was veiny.
You know, it's a conundrum because it wasn't erect and aggressive, but it was aggressive and ropey. So I don't know what you do with that.
Aggressive and ropey.
Titles for the show.
Aggressive and ropey.
We finished up Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
I haven't
Hold on, is
finished
it
that.
done?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Done and
it's
done.
As of last night?
Yep.
Yeah,
Was there 2 episodes or 1?
2.
Okay, we haven't watched them. I am going to
It was a
be
good
very
ending, but it's sad because I like that show a lot.
Did they all die?
My guess was, and I don't think it's going to happen, I thought originally from the beginning of the season, they're going to end with everyone leaving the force at some point.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I saw this going, everyone retiring, everyone leaving, but except
My
for maybe
wife-
Amy Santiago.
My wife called the ending about 4 episodes ago, and like pretty close to exactly what happened. I was like, we watched it last night. I was like, you're pretty damn close. Like that was pretty impressive. But it was good.
I love that they brought Doug Judy back.
Yes,
That was awesome.
they brought
Did they bring him
everybody
back again for a third.
No.
Okay, okay.
Just the one.
Oh, yeah,
Did-
episode.
Did you see it last night, Brian?
I did not yet.
Okay, they bring more people back last night just for
Okay.
like closure, and I'm like, oh, I missed it. It's one of those shows I'm gonna have to go back and like start from the
over
beginning
again,
just
yeah.
to
Oh, yeah.
see like. I never thought I would like an Andy Samberg show. Like
It's
I really
my
didn't.
constant, like, if I need something to go in the background, just Brooklyn Nine-Nine is
Yeah.
my go-to.
Since Blake's not here, I'll do an obituary.
Oh, okay.
Breath of Silence, Norm Macdonald.
Oh, yeah.
We talked about that on Tuesday.
Oh, well, I wasn't there.
Well, yeah, obviously, good dedication. You know, he died
He did.
twice now.
Cancer.
He's died twice on your show.
Yes.
Oh yeah, my son was like, "Who's that?" I was like, "Dirty Work," and he's like, "Oh yeah, I love that movie."
It's Turd Ferguson.
We like Dirty Work in my house.
Turd
name.
Ferguson.
Hey,
That was his
Ferguson.
best role.
Looks like a dead hooker in the back of your car trunk.
Yeah, it's a funny
I've
name.
never seen so many dead hookers in all my life. Lord knows I have.
Who would have thought Artie Lang would have outlived him? I mean, God.
That's true. Although, did he really, though? Hasn't Artie Lang been dead for several years? He's just wandering around as
He's
a
going to be one of those
corpse?
guys like Jackie Mason that dies and you're like, I thought he was dead already.
Like Pauly Shore.
Yes. Doug, you see anything this week? Anything exciting?
I've been watching Only Murders in the Building on Hulu.
Oh, is it
I've heard
good?
it's good.
It's pretty good.
I'd like to see that.
It
I think it comes out like 3 episodes at a time.
it already got picked up for a second season
Did.
too.
5 behind, but it has Martin Short, Steve Martin, Selena Gomez. It's Sting. He's in it.
Is she
The
the
wrestler?
Not
donut?
the wrestler.
Aw,
Sting!
He just comes down from the rafters every episode.
he's just standing on a balcony.
That guy's creeping me out. Did you raise your hand? Yes. Do you have a question? Yes.
I watched
sir.
something too.
What'd you watch?
I watched a horror movie called malignant.
Okay, good. Anyway, so Justin.
No, we need to hear about Malignant.
Yeah, there you go.
Directed by James Wan.
Wan.
And it's basically a big budget B horror movie, and it is amazing.
Box office says it did just as well as a B movie.
Yeah, it didn't do very well, but it is awesome. It's playing. It's on HBO Max.
Yeah,
so
that's
if
the
you
thing. It's
have it
also on HBO Max, and that's one that I think isn't enough to want to drive people to go see it at the theater, but
If you could get it at home.
Yeah. I watched it twice at home, and I loved it.
Well, that's why Cry Macho with Clint Eastwood is just a limited release because it's on HBO Max tonight. So I want to see that.
Yeah.
I want to see Cry Macho. I bet you he's a tough guy, but he learns to love like a young kid or something like that. Not a creep.
Apparently
That's why.
HBO told Denis Villeneuve that they would greenlight a sequel, not if it has a big box office, but if it does really well on HBO Max.
Which show?
Dune.
Oh, dude. Oh, jeez. Oh.
Hold on, it's only coming out on HBO Max?
It'll be in theaters and HBO Max. But they're saying they're not going to fault if it doesn't have a big box office.
You know why? Because it's Dune. Nobody cares. Everybody that cares about Dune is dead. Okay?
I care.
oh, I thought you said Doom.
The tag team? Ron
The
Simmons and
Rock?
Butch Reed?
I was talking about the video game.
Oh, that
Have you
came out
talked
the Rock.
about the another HBO Max / theatrical release of The Matrix Resurrection?
Oh, correct.
Honestly, that trailer looked great.
Really
You
good.
know what? I'm peaked.
When's
I'm
it come
curious
out?
how they're going to do this.
I honestly wasn't interested, and then I saw the trailer and I was like, okay. All
I
right.
like that he decided this is what I look like. I don't change my look. I'm still just John Wick
I'm
forever
John
now. I don't shave.
When
Oh,
does
you
that
want
come
me in
out?
the movie? This is what I do.
When does it come out, Brad?
In December.
Okay.
This Christmas.
It'll be
Maybe
one
if-
of the last HBO day and date movies that they announced for this year. I don't know what they're doing come next year.
Did you watch Shang-Chi yet?
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you like it?
I really liked it a lot.
I still need to see it.
It's good.
Maybe I'll do that Monday.
It's
since
a
I
Marvel
took that
movie,
off
but
work.
not. That's what I loved about it.
I guess, yeah, I'm assuming it's not at least obviously hooked up to the entire MCU.
I mean, it is hooked up.
Oh,
to
yeah,
they-
it definitely-
I don't know
and
how
it-
many
Oh.
times they reference the Snap or Thanos, but
And then I watched a YouTube like a Everything You Missed.
Yeah.
And like I had no idea that since Iron Man 1, the 10 rings have been a prevalent part of all of
Yep.
it. I was like, what? Like
They're-
people had 10 rings tattoos, 10 rings flags. I was like,
my
they're
favorite
really
part
good at what they do.
Since you haven't seen it, there's a character that comes back. I didn't know before I saw the movie, so I was really excited when he popped up on screen.
Jeff, you will be very excited.
Oh, I'm excited already, and I don't even know what it is.
It's Aqualad.
Started watching, I'm about 90% through because I fell asleep last night, Kate on Netflix.
It wasn't too bad.
It's cool. It's
wasn't too
like, who's the main actress? I know her from
It's
something.
Mary Elizabeth Wanstead.
I thought you were going to say Master Antonio.
Scott Pilgrim.
Oh, Scott Pilgrim, that's it, yeah.
Never saw
It's like a hardcore, like La Femme Nikita kind of.
It's like
Oh,
a
okay.
mix of Crank with John Wick,
I thought you were going to say hardcore porn.
where
But
she
it's
has
like-
to try to like stay alive.
No, yeah, she's like was kidnapped as a kid and basically raised to be a killer.
With La Femme Nikita kind of twist.
And Woody Harrelson is her like handler.
Cletus
Anyways,
Cassidy?
but she gets drugged and's gonna die, so she's
Yeah.
got to like kill all the people
she's
got to
get revenge before she dies.
But it was actually it's pretty fun, I think, so far.
It's very colorful and bright.
Very colorful and bright. Lots of K-pop. If you
Yes.
like that kind of
Like
sound.
singing?
Like in the background.
Last
and,
train to
they always got the
Clarksville.
radio. Oh yeah, there's always got the people in the back just doing
And
the
a
thing.
lot of neon lights, a lot of just bright colors.
Doug, this is really freeing. Since we're all separated right here, I can just sing and do impressions, and Jeff can't do anything about it.
Damn thing.
Nope.
So Jason, do you do impressions? This is the second mention of this.
What impressions would you like me to do, Justin?
I wanna hear, Kevin Spacey.
Let's start easy with like a Sean Connery. Go.
Oh, he even does one of those.
Pushy Gala. We named the dog Indiana.
Okay, perfect. All right, let's go a little harder. Let's do
That's what she said.
Pee Wee Herman.
That's your Pee Wee Herman?
That's awesome. All right, now we want to
Aquatic
do
Pee Wee
a
Herman.
Julia Roberts.
Why am I popular?
She says that all the time.
I don't know.
All right, and last but not least, we'll go like
Come on,
cartoonish.
you can do a better Julia
let's
Roberts.
hear your
My
Donald Duck.
colors are blush and bashful.
Donald Duck. Let's go. Last one.
Donald Duck, I don't know that character.
Oh, okay. You can't know them
You
all.
never
right?
heard of Donald
You can't
Duck?
know them all. You can't know them all.
Sucker and succotash.
That's Sylvester the cat,
Sylvester
man.
the cat.
Wrong person.
That is the wrong person.
Wrong person, wrong
Brad, did you have an
property.
impression request?
I want to hear Kevin Spacey.
I got little kids in my bedroom. You can't prove anything.
I'd like to hear Meghan Markle.
These
I'm
impressions.
Megan. Hey, Bill. What's your name? Harry.
I want to know why a lot of these impressions sound like Elmo.
Yes. They're very high-pitched impressions.
You know what, Brad? You don't get any more questions. You're out. Cut his mic
I'm
off.
out of Hobie now.
Yep.
I can't use the name anymore.
See if you get some power around here. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't throw the Hobie weight around anymore.
It
I
was
got
kind of
stripped.
It was kind of scary having some Hobie power when they said, "Oh, you're with Hobie. Come on in." It's like, woo!
Yeah,
First time.
we should get green lanyards though. I
Green
think
lanterns?
that's a secret code. We should get them.
No, we're getting green lanterns.
Oh,
Just
That
a
works
ring.
too.
A ring of power.
Are we getting
Conjure
Ryan
whatever you
Reynolds?
like.
darkest
Green
night.
Lantern?
I would probably be red. I think I'm the angriest.
You be a red lantern?
Yeah, I think so.
Are
Probably.
you ragey?
Yeah, I'm pretty ragey.
Wow.
Inside, I'm like
What
a rat
are
in a
the
cage.
Blue Lanterns?
Hope.
Huh?
Hope. And green.
The blue
they're
lanterns are
powerless
probably-
unless they're around a green lantern.
What's
as
orange?
well.
Orange
Is avarice, like
Average.
jealousy.
There's only one orange lantern because
Yes.
he's too greedy
And
to share. The
at a
orange
short
power.
period.
I could see that as
Lex Luthor
Doug
was
because he
that
doesn't want to
orange.
share Disney.
Lure fleas or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to share this. How the more the merrier. Come on now.
Who's got orange? And pink. Pink's love, isn't it?
Yeah, pink and indigo, or indigo and violet. One's love and one's compassion. I'm not sure which one's which.
Well, that's not on our stage.
What about?
but they're
It's-
bad. Like the
Star
further away you get from
sapphires.
so we
green,
get
the more
one of
evil
each,
you
and we
are.
have a Pride Lantern parade.
Yeah, it's the Indigo tribe and the Star Sapphires, and the Star Sapphires are the love, so that would be the purple.
But like they're like so intense.
I didn't know they
love.
were
so
They're
intense
like-
love.
they're like
Yeah, it's not
bad.
compassionate love.
Yes.
They are.
I remember my lanterns when they were green.
And we had great Disney shows like Song of the South.
That's right.
Doug didn't hear that one.
Uncle Remus was singing us some music.
I don't understand
And
what
our
the problem
lanterns were
is.
green.
I don't understand what the problem is.
It was post-Civil War.
Oh, well, that makes
Although-
it easier.
We were selling my wife's
Bluebird
mom's old house last summer, and we were cleaning it out, and there were boxes of vinyl records, and I brought some home, and she had a Song of the South vinyl.
Oh, my
in it.
God.
Man.
Did
That's
you,
a collector's edition.
did you turn it on? The first thing song is "I'm not a racist," but
She also had the soundtrack to Shaft on vinyl,
Shut
which I was
your
like, yes, this is amazing.
sorry, Doug. I apologize for. Do you think I could ask Jodie Benson if she was in "Song of the South"? She was not.
Jerry Benson?
It's Jodie. I'm not going to screw that up.
Jerry Benson?
Ross
Jackie Mason?
Marquand.
Jerry Bunsen?
No, stop it.
Dr. Bunsen Honeydew?
Anyways, so anything else we got here? What we got? We gotta get ready soon.
Yeah, we've got an hour
I got
and 20
nothing
minutes.
I got to put on my collared shirt.
Oh, got to get up nice and fancy like.
Hey, we gotta stop soiling this stage here.
I guess I should.
I like
make
the-
sure the cameras.
And we gotta clean up after you guys have made a mess up there.
I do like the couch. It is nice.
I was
feel a
getting
lot
ready
more-
to say I like the table with the microphone. It feels nice.
I feel a lot more relaxed over here.
I feel professional over here.
I like being in the crowd. It's nice.
So I think everybody likes being where they're at.
I do.
It's an
We were
honor
talking
just being
earlier before you
nominated.
got here, Doug. That what would be the most relaxing way to do an interview? We thought a hot tub would be nice. What was the other options? A bed. Would you
That
like
would
to
be
lay
all right.
on the bed while I interview?
Not a water bed, though.
Don't worry about it.
Is that couch actually a futon?
Okay, just pull the foot down.
A big papasan chair where they're like, hey.
Well, I will say this
lay
chair.
down on a bear rug down by a fire.
I feel like this chair is very comfortable to me because I had it in my house up until like 2 years ago. It's from IKEA. We had it in our basement.
One of
It was actually one of our
70s
podcasts.
conversation pits.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
With,
like
with a
this.
bearskin rug.
What about a heart-shaped bed that just kind of like spins around?
That would make me feel.
Now
like
you're talking about Superman 2. They had that room. The bear rug, the harp-shaped bed.
With the
all
heart-
of it.
Oh, and I was thinking of Austin Powers with his bed spinning.
I was thinking
around.
Dudley Moore in Foul Play. Back in the
I don't think I'm
70s.
ever
How many
thinking
movies
about
can you
Dudley
name
Moore.
with a heart-shaped bed?
I would just
That's
name
a trivia
three.
question right there.
Doug, you're next.
Oh,
Little
Dumb and
Mermaid.
Dumber.
Wasn't Shaq on Cribs? Didn't he have a big rap?
Shaq did.
Yeah, I believe so.
Dumb and Dumber.
Dumb and Dumber.
Oh, that was a hot tub. Heart tub.
Close enough.
I was way off. Samsonite.
Samsonite.
Way off. Vacation? Didn't they have one in Vacation? Oh wait, no, that was the shaky.
That was a
the-
shaking
the
bed.
massage bed that didn't
There
work.
is in this season of Bachelor in Paradise, there is
Get out.
a
Edit
beach
this
bed
out,
that is
please.
shaped like a heart.
Ju-
You guys are
Justin
not
is a big
Bachelor
watcher
fans
of The
on this
Bachelor.
show, eh?
Jeff cut his mic.
I would say that Bachelor is the equivalent of
You
wrestling
can hit his bar there.
in just a different
Ooh,
realm.
I'm gonna step back now.
Because they have Bachelor Nation, that's all part. You can hit my bar and silence me. But I love The Bachelor, and it's, we like Bachelor Nation. And they're kind of acting, kind of not.
Brad was right to cut you off last time.
They're really
if
doing
you had-
the
if
moves
you
in
had-
wrestling. They're really trying to fall in love in Bachelor
No, they're not.
Paradise. I mean, maybe.
I like how you
They
went
really
from-
want Twitter followers.
Who would win in a fight, Bachelor Nation or the ICP Clown Posse?
No, I don't think Bachelor
I would like to
Nation
see
wins
them
fights.
intermingle. Actually,
Yeah.
Now,
I'd like
are
to
we
see
talking
them
about
have it.
emotional, manipulative fights? Then maybe we got a contest here. But
ICP
physically.
would just throw Fago at you or whatever it is.
You know,
Oh,
the
those guys
juggalos
are
be
always
coming
lifting
at
weights
you,
on the
and
beach,
all you
though.
do is-
They're always on the beach lifting weights.
You get the juggalos coming at you, and then they just give them that dirty look and reach into their heart and tear it out.
This is Indiana Jones. I do have one other impression.
Bachelor question?
No, but yes, Bachelor question here.
I wonder if we could do Bachelor trivia here. I wonder how well we'll do. Cricket.
I think
you should ask a few, and see it. Any Bachelor watchers we have in the crowd?
Anyone in Bachelor Nation? Bachelor Nation?
I didn't say
anyone?
put your. Oh, we got a lot of them. No, I said Bachelor Nation, not bachelors. Oh, my bad. My bad. My bad.
No, we're gonna have a dating game for the Cinemaiden tomorrow.
And Jim. Jim's going
We
to get
could
one too.
probably get her a date
We could probably secretly work one in without her knowing.
and make money at the same time.
Good idea.
We're always trying to whore her out. It doesn't work.
We have a runway
Glad
here.
this is on your podcast and not ours.
We're
Yeah, does
always
she
like, if you
listen?
give, because I think our thing on our podcast is if you give $100 a month as a
For 12 months.
for 12 months, then you get a date with a Cinemaiden.
Yes. We have to make $1,200 off.
No,
of you before
no
you can go out
physical
with her.
guarantees on the date. You just get a date to do
You
what
just
you
get
want
a
to
date.
do.
You just
To
get
see.
dinner,
$1,200 is what it costs.
and it's a White Castle dinner.
I think we
Castle
even
on
said we'd pay
Valentine's
for
Day.
dinner.
Hey, guys. Have you noticed nobody's come in and play trivia with us?
Well, we didn't really advertise.
No, we haven't yet.
But how many magnets and pins are left on your table outside?
Well, you took them all.
I don't know.
Well, no one's been up because there's been no panels yet.
Should we go hit the floor before we have to start our thing?
Sure.
Yeah,
In a
that'd be a good
slow
idea.
motion, like Reservoir Styles way.
Yep.
We hit the floor.
Dun, dun. They do make Brian. They do make a joke of the slow motion intro in Brooklyn Nine-Nine last night,
Oh, nice.
and they're like, "Why were we even there?"
Oh my gosh! Now I need to go. I feel like I missed out. I could have been watching that this morning.
You could have been watching that. Instead, you were here with me. Okay. Well,
Right.
Thanks, guys.
Go ahead and wrap it up. However you want.
Yeah, we're going to wrap it up right now with top 5.
Top 5 things you want to see this weekend.
Hobie. Okay, that's it. Moving on.
I do want to see
What
the
about
cinema guys too.
cinema guys
Come on.
too?
Want to see Cinema Guys. Thanks for Brad for joining us. It's funny, like 5 years ago, we met each other at the expo.
At here,
We found a love connection.
we did.
And
Love Connection at the expo.
I'm glad Justin hoarded you out then.
I think I remember that Brad coming home being like, "Oh man, I've met these guys. Man, this is cool. They got a podcast too."
They do.
Because
They have a
Kevin was here that weekend.
Yeah,
So I met
that's
him.
right. Kevin and Chris from 365. Oh, well, not even 365. Nerdly Out Loud now, I guess. Supposedly they're coming back next year. We'll see.
Okay.
Like we're going to have COVID under control.
And now look at that. We met downstairs. You were in a
Yep.
booth in the corner. Now we're running a panel.
5 years later, we're running panel rooms. Next year we'll be back on the floor.
Yeah, we were tucked away that first year in a booth facing away from everybody.
Yeah, you were at the end.
We had poster boards for trivia. Now we got official signs.
But you were by G.I. Joe.
We were by G.I. Joe for 2 years in a row. Now, did you see they have Battle Cat downstairs?
Yeah. do you-
With the faces
could you see his
covered.
face?
What?
They had his faces covered. I was like, well, we can see 90% of
is
it
it the
except for
same-
the face.
Is it the same guy who did the,
How to Train Your Dragon?
and the
I think it
Iron
is.
Giant? And,
I think it is.
okay. Just your Battle
I was a
Cats.
little it's very cool, the Battle Cat, but when I got closer, I was like, this is like carpet. That's what he wrapped
maybe-
it with
maybe that's
carpet,
why the
man.
face- the
and then
face
like
is
spray
hidden.
painted it.
The face is hidden, so maybe it'll like blow you away when you see that. You're, oh my god! That
Yeah,
face
that's
is
maybe
awesome."
he's like, I put all the time in the face, man. The saddle looked cool. I was just like, it looks like a Muppet, man. Like,
Doug, since we were here yesterday and today, we've just been running around taking pictures of everything. Ha ha! You're not getting $60 from us.
I'll take my camera wherever I want.
That's right.
That's probably why they're keeping the heads covered so people
So you don't
snapping
take
pictures. So what is the evil Battle Cat's name? Like
Panthera.
No, that's what I wanted to say, but I don't think that's right.
Panthera
Is it right?
is one of
Pussy
the
galore.
Because you remember they had a good bird and an evil bird too.
Yes, they did.
Oh, I
Because the
don't.
toy had the little thing you clip its legs and it would flap.
Were they bird?
Yeah, that's really good on an audio
They were
podcast to do
penises,
that.
just birds.
Spread my wings and fly. Do you
And
see
they
it?
because they would go from regular bird to like battle bird when you put the thing on them.
So Brad, since you just hopped on our coattails here. I mean,
I do what I got to do.
You know what, Doug?
Fake it till you make it, Jason.
Here's the funny thing. So Doug in episode 1 told me I'm just going to latch on to you guys until you can get me some famous stuff, like so cool stuff.
Make it big and I can ride your coattails.
Yeah, and he did now.
And then I can just go right past.
The thing is, though, I'm the only one who keeps paying for passes to this.
Hey, I paid it.
I'll be honest, I had
That's
some
funny.
free ones.
You're the money, man. You're the money.
I
don't
think
feel
what,
bad. I paid
80% of the prizes are from you, right?
No. He's got about 30%. I got about 70.
But I'm just going to go out here and say this now, even though it's going to drop afterwards. I know for a fact the fans are going to come through and everybody's going to hug Jason so I can donate money to charity. $1 for every hug, up to $100.
I'm going to spread that word.
Please do.
Brian already did.
Please
I
do.
did, yeah.
Schimmel's panel.
I was told
Give
to
Brian a
promote
hug.
it. So
Do
I
you
did.
not hug, man?
Not during COVID.
Strangers.
Yeah.
Did you hug strangers before COVID?
No.
Oh man, I like to hug people.
That's why you got COVID 6 times already,
I
Justin.
didn't get it. I never got it. I thought
You're
I
like the
would. I
monkey
thought
from
I
Outbreak.
knew I would get it. I put everything in my mouth. Put everything in my mouth. I put my hands in my mouth.
That's
I touch
very
my eyes
aggressive.
all the time. I didn't get it.
Is it very
that
sensual?
pickle at lunch today? He went in.
Oh, the pickles.
This
guys,
pickles,
the pickles.
guys. They're like this big.
We did get large
Oh,
pickles.
man.
Best pickles in the
City Bistro, go check it, or whatever it's called, Burrito. Go check it out. Big pickles.
Hey, Jason. Stork said he would kiss you for $5.
Done.
So you'll kiss people? Just
Oh
like,
yeah, I'm not hugging about kiss.
How about
Okay, we'll spread that out.
No, it's got to be a mouth kiss.
There's going to be something else spread around if that happens.
What about a hug and then your cheek gets licked
What?
for $7?
What
I don't
cheek?
think you can get COVID if someone licks your cheek.
I'll be honest. I want everyone to stay away from me from 6 feet. Us being up here in the panel room is amazing because I'm away from everybody.
We're at the expo and we see nobody.
I think
I haven't
costumes
seen a person
block
in hours.
COVID. Costumes block COVID. Oh, you're Harley Quinn. She doesn't have it. So then
How
you
many
must
Harley
have it.
Quinns are we going to see this weekend? I got
At
13.
least 30.
30?
6. We're going to see 6.
I
I'll
said
take
13.
the over.
No,
Oh, Poise at 5. 5. We'll go with 5.
it's
about-
always
what
the
about
Harley
Spider-Man?
Quinn with a creepy Joker.
8.
8.
Spider Gwens?
Spider-Man?
I usually a couple of Spider-Gwen.
A
Spider-Man
couple
we see a
Spider-Gwens, but
lot.
usually
I
Spider-Man.
hope I see the Ghostbusters. There's 4 that usually dress up really hardcore, and then there's
No.
also the Knights who say
What
knee.
about the Ghostbuster girls who are like,
Yes.
Oh, I don't
they're
remember
usually
them.
around too.
Oh,
We'll see that.
if you couldn't see because you're on a podcast, Brad indicated 2 breasts.
How
He
about
indicated low cut.
You know,
blood
these-
neckline.
I couldn't think of the word.
They have these.
What do you
They
call
have
that?
cleavage.
They
No.
made those Ghostbuster remake worthwhile.
Do you remember? I
the
think
Knights.
Was it 2 years ago or 3 years ago?
They're good. I like.
Do you
them.
remember the photographer guy that would find like the hot girls and
Oh,
make
he
them
was
jump
super
up and
creepy,
take the picture?
man.
Yes.
Super creepy.
Yes.
Oh, hey, bend over real quick.
I want you to jump.
Well, that's why
Take your
Blake's
picture.
not here this year. I'm sorry. How about Aquaman? That's actually played by a woman, and then she yells at you for saying hi.
I'm dressed like this. Don't take my picture.
Yeah, don't talk to me. Don't talk to me.
I bet we'll
and
see
then
some stormtroopers.
finally, Deadpool. How many Deadpools?
Oh,
Oh
yeah,
man,
Deadpool.
a
10?
lot.
Oh, 20.
And variations. All the variations.
So my 5-year-old, he came to my wife and he's like, I want to be Deadpool for Halloween. And my wife's like, how do you know Deadpool? Like, that's an R-rated film. And
Fortnite,
he's like,
probably, right?
What's that?
Fortnite.
No. Marvel Ultimate Alliance on the Switch. And I was like, well, that one's a PG version. And she's like, I have really big reservations having my 5-year-old go around as Deadpool. I was like,
My
it's a
kids were-
it's PG. It's not the movie. So long story short, he has
PG,
a
5-year-old PG is probably still too strong
Yeah.
for a 5-year-old.
well, it's a
Come on,
video
Jay.
game. It was based on a video game.
My
So-
kids were talking about Predator, about like, oh, his mask and the dreadlocks. I'm like, how do you know about Predator? Fortnite.
My 11-year-old swears that he's never seen John Wick at a sleepover, but yet he's mentioned it a lot. And I was like, what do you know about John Wick? I didn't see it. I promise.
I was only looking at it with one eye.
Long story short, my 5-year-old's now going as Deadpool. For Halloween.
I beat you, Mom. I beat you.
Parents of the year here. So
No, my favorite thing is the signs up front that says like weapons check and like pointing an arrow to a different place. I'm like, oh, you have to do that here too because they have their weapons and
big foam sword.
yep.
Okay, well, thanks guys for being on the show. We hope to see everybody down
Thanks
there.
for having us. I'm
Uh,
sure
we'll
we'll
be-
record another one of these.
Yeah, we'll be back here next Tuesday at the Duke Energy Convention Center. It's the Psychotic Expo, whether you like it or not. And Roger says goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
From Walking Dead to Talking Heads, from comic books to TV sets, there's a history, not so bad, there's the history. It's the history of bad, so bad. The history of bad, it's bad. The history of bad ideas. Podcast.
Sensual and ropey.
It's so veiny.
Well, you know, like super bad with like
That's what I.
penises don't have to be